This is credit card training 3 of 3, what to do after you've reconciled your credit card. So assuming you've come in and added your reference number, your accurate description, in a lot of cases, less is more. I cannot stress that enough. And that you've adjusted the account numbers accordingly. After you hit after you hit save, you're going to click the printer. And PeopleSoft has this really cool process. It's not really cool. It's actually archaic. But if you click this, notice on the far right side, you're going to see a little turn graphic, which means it's processing. So I probably hit it 3 times by now. But you're going to click Process Monitor, and you're going to see that I've initiated the report. As I mentioned, I hit it 3 times, so you're going to see 3. I ran a couple other things today and throughout the month, so all my reports show up here, not just my credit card statements. But you hit refresh until it has successfully posted. And in this case, you could pick any of the 3. So you click on Process Detail. Then you click on View Log Trace. Again, very archaic. If everything processed appropriately, you will see a live link to a PDF. Once you click that PDF, it should populate a report as so. If for any reason your report comes out vertical and not horizontal, you may just need to adjust your printer settings, your PDF settings on your computer. If it doesn't pop up, it's possible that you won't have pop-ups allowed on your computer. And from here, we want you to maybe save this to your desktop and then hit print. Attach this top sheet with all of your receipts. The preference that we have in the business office is that you bring us the top sheet with all of the receipts in order. It's really helpful to have that so we can check off what's missing or what supplemental documents are needed. I mentioned before that the team travel will remain default, the 107 account. And in this example, I didn't change anything else, but technically non-travel related should have updated account numbers, including program codes. And we'll work on that in the future as well together. So if Coach Cerule completes all of his paperwork and has all of his itemized receipts, he can bring them to Marie for her final review. For those who are constantly doing hospitality, or if you've lost your itemized receipt, it's important for you to know that you can go onto the single sign-on and click the Forms chiclet to find the appropriate form. So even if you don't have it, you can find it. And even when I typed that in, it looked like the lost itemized receipt form also showed up. If you have questions on how to fill out a particular form, there's lots of instructions available on the university's website that spell out step 1, step 2, step 3, so we do not have to recreate that here. Know that that option is available. And it's best practice to fill out the form accurately the first time. If you want to scan yourself a sample document or make a photocopy, leave it in your desk as an example. That's my recommendation. All of these account numbers on the form should match your credit card statement. So if you have a hospitality and you're using 660922 on your credit card statement, then you should also be using that same account number on your hospitality form. The lost receipt form, sometimes you don't need it based on university policies, but it's better to come with something in hand to have a discussion with Marie than nothing at all. Again, with the university, 238 credit cards being processed this month for athletics. I imagine that's around 40 or 50, and each person has more than 10 charges or so. So being able to decipher this information, if you could just fill out the lost itemized receipt form with as much information as you have and bring that to Marie, she will then decide what's needed moving forward along with your hospitality form. Some of the things that athletics does just to help you process is printing your roster from the website or keeping an ongoing list of who attended what particular meal. Having that stuff on hand so you don't have to keep recreating it is probably really helpful. Finding ways to be more efficient with your with your credit card saves us all time. Okay, so remember that you can go to Forms. I think this is the PDF. print that bad boy, bring it to Marie. If any changes are made, so if she wants to adjust a description or an account number on your behalf, she will reprint, put it in your box for signature. Be mindful of the calendar that she has set for these deadlines. We have to submit everything a day or two in advance of the university's timeline. So our deadlines are a little bit shorter than what the university advertises. So getting to her early, knowing when you're going to be out of town, knowing when you can leave your receipts with her for processing. We want it on the front end. And if we have to keep reminding you, there are some consequences to not just credit card errors or violations, purchases that are not authorized by the university, but for those in the department who are not doing the department policy of reconciling their card in a timely manner, we will contemplate whether we are going to remove that card from you. We know that it does affect the processing and how you probably run your program or department, but we are looking for everyone to abide by all of these rules to help with the overall budget. Not to belabor this, but all of these charges feed into a giant budget for the department. And for us to get more efficient with it, to get accurate reporting numbers, and to ultimately improve our budget situation across the whole athletics department, it takes things like accurate reporting on monthly credit card statements in order for us to get there. If you have any questions, feel free to set up a time to meet with someone in the business office or sign up for another training that the campus offers. We look forward to serving you and helping your program succeed through this process.